Check, 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 check. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Allan Wade back again with another video on the Ricoma MT-1501. And this time, I'm going to be a little honest with you guys. Well, a lot honest with you guys. And I'm going to, I'm kind of going to try to keep this PG. I have to keep it PG for the YouTube algorithm, but I gotta address some stuff before we get into this video. But if it's your first time here, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already, and let's begin our talk. All right, I don't even know where to start off. Some people are, I think some people are insane. I don't understand. You guys trust me making videos on the silhouette cameo, right? You guys saw when I started off with silhouette cameo. You guys trust me on that. You guys trust me on a sublimation printer. You guys trust me on the SE600, the P800, and I know you guys do because my mailbox is full. My DMs are full on Instagram. I get emails, I get comments with questions all day about these machines, right? People have problems on every single machine. Some of the questions that I get just blow my mind, right? But for some reason, when it comes to this machine, some of you, not everybody, some of you guys have your minds made up so much that you can't even believe your eyes. Like, I'm gonna make a ton of videos on this because this is just mind-blowing to me, right? Like, and it gets insulting. It's getting to the point where it's insulting because people are starting to question my integrity, right? And I've been doing this since 2009. I've been making YouTube videos. I would never ever do anything to compromise my integrity, right? But when you're constantly asking me questions about this or that, and can I say it? I say what I want to say, and I say what's right, and I say what I believe, right? I have no reason to lie to anybody, right? So, and it shouldn't, furthermore, it shouldn't even be a question. If you see with your eyes, right? If you see with your eyes that I'm embroidering something, why are you questioning if it works? I mean, I don't understand. I really don't understand. And they'll say, well, the one guy in the video said that they gave him a bad contract and that. What does that have to do with whether the machine works, right? Listen, I worked for Amtrak for 17 years before they disqualified me for my conductor position for color vision, right? My union didn't do anything. And I have a huge grudge against this company, Amtrak, right? But I'm not going to stop riding the train. You know why? Because it gets me to where I want to go, right? Union didn't treat me right. Amtrak didn't treat me right. But I'm still going to ride the train because the train works, right? So regardless of like the policies and all that stuff, what does it matter? Like, are you guys trying to get a contract with Ricoma, or do you want a embroidery machine that works? I don't understand. I really don't understand. Like, and it's really starting to get frustrating. But what's going to happen is I'm going to bombard you with videos showing you that the machine works for me. Ricoma's in South Florida, right? I'm in Philadelphia. You think they came up to Philadelphia to my house and tweaked my machine to get it to work? Better than yours if you ordered one? No. No. Come on, let's be real here. You know what happened? I watched a bunch of videos. I watched the training videos, and I figured it out. Some people are just too lazy to figure it out. That's what the problem is. That's what the real problem is. Let's be real. Some people are too lazy to figure it out, and some people are so close-minded that when they have their mind made up on one thing, there's nothing you can do to change their minds. There's not even, you can't even see the truth and you'll still question it. The truth will come slap you in the face 20 times and you'll still question it. Why are you here? Just unsubscribe right now, or sit back, relax, and enjoy watching this machine work, because I'm going to bombard you with Ricoma MT-1501 content. Because why? Mine works. Why doesn't yours?
Boom, wait a minute, just like that. Boom, 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 just like that. A-Dubb Productions, just like that. Like, comment, subscribe, just like that. Boom, wait a minute, just like that. A-Dubb, you ready? Wait a minute.
This sweatshirt I have right here, the Crazy Horse, available on allanawade.com right now for purchase. I made it on the MT-1501. Like to see you try it on your machine. This black bear hat, allanawade.com, selling like crazy on the website. By the way, go grab one right now. It will grant you immunity for the rest of the year for the giveaways. I'm giving away a silhouette cameo or a heat press each month for the rest of the year. You buy one of these hats, the white one or the red one, and you are entered in for the rest of the year each month until you win. When you win, your name gets pulled out. All right, so that's how that's working. MT-1501. I just digitized the design for a client. It was a larger design, and I couldn't test stitch it on any of the other machines because it's a larger design. So I'm test stitching it out on the MT-1501 right now. I've digitized it, and part of digitizing things and part of having a business, right, is testing it out before you send it to the client. You should always test out the designs before you send it to the client, because you're gonna find sometimes that you make mistakes, right? And guess what? When you make mistakes, it's not the machine's fault. It's something that you did. It's a mistake, right? So you gotta test it out. If it doesn't stitch out correctly, it's not that the machine did it wrong. It's that, guess what? You didn't digitize right or something like that. Same thing with the SE6. Same with the P800. I've been doing this for years, guys. All right. So I know I'm not the best at it, and I haven't been doing it the longest, but you know, I have been doing it. I do deserve a little bit of credit here. So yeah, so I fixed this design to the best of my ability, and we're gonna stitch it out. I've stitched it out several times and corrected the mistakes. It's not, it's a good design. It's not like exciting. It doesn't have all this. You guys will see. But anyway, guys, let's get into this video with the MT-1501. And while showing you guys a stitch out, I'm also going to address some questions and concern about the MT-1501. All right, so once again, yes, I am a Ricoma affiliate. So if you are interested in purchasing a machine, or if you are interested in inquiring about a machine, use my Ricoma affiliate link down in the description below to purchase yours, right? And guys are gonna be like, well, he's not telling the truth about the machine because he's an affiliate. It's one thing to say something, and that's the whole nother thing to show you. If I'm showing you the machine embroidering something, what I say doesn't even matter. So you know what? What you say doesn't even matter, because mine works. Why doesn't yours? Let's jump into this video.
A-Dubb Productions.
All right, guys, on the screen of the MT-1501, this is the design that we have right now. Getting ready to stitch out. Has some information. One of the things that I love about this machine is the screen. I see a lot of the other machines, and they don't have screens. Excuse me, just belched. I think with one brand, you actually have to have a computer hooked up to it. You don't have to have a computer hooked up to this one, all right? So it has its own like internal computer, so you're not obligated to have a computer connected to it in order for it to work. That's one super huge plus. LCD screen, a lot of them don't have that. That's another plus. But some people, like, I don't know, they're just bitter, and I don't get it. But anyway, all right, needle number 1. That shows what needle it's on right now. I loaded up this design. I didn't pick a color. I'm just gonna pick a random color right now. So these don't represent the colors that are on my machine right now. All right, I've shown that several times. There's a way that you can go inside of here and change the color. Like number 1 is white, number 2 is black, but it doesn't show white and black on the screen right here. But there's a way that you can go in and I can manually change these colors. I'll do that in a later video, guys. But for now, I'm just gonna pick a color that I don't normally use that has a lot of thread on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna pick number 9 as the color that this design is gonna embroider out. All right. So when the machine gets started, it's going to go, when I press start, it's gonna go to needle number 9, and then it's gonna start to embroider. I'm doing this to help familiarize people that are going to get this machine so they can feel comfortable before they make the purchase. All right. So right now everything is pretty much set up. I've already traced my design. Always make sure you trace your design out before you start, because what could happen is if your design is somewhere too close to the edge of the hoop, you can risk damaging one of the little things on the side, right? One of these little things right here. It can go down on it, and it can damage the whatever this is called, whatever. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. Same thing with the SC6 or the P8. If you put in a different hoop size and you don't, and the machine is telling you can't fit in this hoop, and you embroider in a smaller hoop, you know what I mean? You got to trace it out. Same thing, nothing different. All right. So right now I can just go ahead and press start. And when I press start, it's going to go to color 9, which is on the top of the machine. 1, 2, you guys can't see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like it's brown. But it's going to go to that color and it's going to start embroidering. And I'm going to talk to you guys while it does that. All right, let me press start. Just like I said, I'll talk to you guys a little bit while the machine starts. All right, here we go. Let me grab this, get this out of the way. All right, guys, I'm going to talk to you real fast. Part of learning, right? Part of learning and becoming a responsible, as well as becoming a responsible adult, right? Like when you're in college and you have an idea about what the subject is about, or you might be passionate about what the professor is teaching because you might know something about it, right? Part of learning and being receptive to information and ingesting information is being able to admit when you're wrong, and also being able to admit that you don't know what you're talking about, especially if you don't know what you're talking about, right? That's part of growth in anything, right? So, like, I say that to say, like, you can't be closed-minded to this stuff just because you see some information on something, right? Everybody doesn't operate the same. I know I don't operate the same as everybody else, clearly, right? And you have to be willing to see things out, ingest information, and process that information, and eliminate stuff that just does not make sense, right? So there's this video, and I'm taking this a little bit personal because now I own a machine, right? I own this machine, and you're not going to be talking crap about my machine, especially when I know it's a good machine, right? So this is, let me tell you how people don't process information, right? I'm gonna give you an example, all right? And I'm not trying to throw shade on my man or whatever. He's a good dude. As a matter of fact, he's one of the reasons why I got into embroidering. So it was really disappointing to see what transpired and what he put out. But that's a whole other thing. I'm gonna tell you exactly why in a little while, right? I'm gonna tell you exactly why in a little while. And I'm walking around, guys, away from my machine, letting it do its thing, right? So where was I? Oh yeah. Damn, I lost my train of thought. All right, well let me just go into why it was disappointing to see. All right, so when you're in business, and you're conducting business, right? And you're trying to further yourself in whatever industry you're in, you're gonna have to deal with professionals, right? And when you deal with professionals, you're gonna have to be professional. Part of being professional is having confidential information and not going to run your mouth to everybody else, to the whole world, when you had a shot to possibly work something out, right? But instead of attempting to work something out, you maybe you're not that experienced, you know? Because I'd like to think that I'm older. I'm older than, a matter of fact, I know I'm older than him, right? But part of my job on this channel is not only to show you guys this cool stuff, but I don't care if you guys don't want to hear it or not. I'm going to teach you. If I think I know something, I'm going to let you know, right? So when you're dealing with professional companies, you have to be professional. And part of professionalism, part of getting what you want to get ahead in life or to get ahead in that situation is this term called negotiating, right? If somebody says something that you don't like or offers you something that you don't like, what do? You don't ignore them, right? You don't ignore them and go tell it on the mountain, right? You say, hey, I don't like that. How about we try this, right? That's what I would do. Hey, I don't like that. I think this would be a better idea. And then they come back and say, well, okay, I hear you, but this. And then you say, well, that sounds a little bit better, but how about we do this? And then what happens is you guys normally meet somewhere in the middle and everybody's happy. But you know what? When you don't give somebody a shot, when you don't try to make things good for yourself, you kind of shoot yourself in the foot, and you make other people that are doing the same thing that you're doing look bad, right? So you got to not only look out for yourself, but you got to look out for other people to come after you. And that's why I'm sharing this information with you guys, because before I bought this MT-1501, I thought to myself, when you're going to make a purchase this big, you got to do some research. You got to do some serious research, right? So while I'm doing my research, I stumble upon some videos, right? And I'm like, man, I don't know about this one. I'm not sure, right? But then me being the person that I am, I start thinking. I'm like, and I saw the one video in particular, and I'm like, oh man, this dude is doing so good. He might have shot himself in the foot with this one, because what company is gonna want to talk to you, is gonna want to offer you anything, right? Right or wrong? Women, check this out. Would you date the guy that runs around and tells everybody everything that you guys have done and going through? Or would you date the guy that knows how to keep his mouth shut and deal with situations like it? I'm just trying to make a point here. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to make a point. And another thing, you guys are so adamant about believing this machine is bad that you guys can't even believe your eyes. I'm making videos showing you this thing, embroidering, and you guys are still like questioning it. I don't understand that. I don't get it. I don't get it. You would rather believe somebody who does not possess the machine and makes a video about a machine that they don't have, right? Because let's face it, he never got the machine. He made a video about the company, right? And posted somebody else's video that has a machine that says something bad about it. So he never had the machine to experience the machine not working. He took somebody else's video that said the machine didn't work and inserted it into his to prove his point that he had a bad contract, which, you know what I mean, whatever. You didn't have a bad contract. You had a contract that you didn't negotiate. Whose fault is that? If you're running a business, right? If you're running a business, don't you think it's in your best interest as a business to get the most for that business? It would be ridiculous for a company to say, here, I'm going to give you this, and you don't have to do anything, and you just get to do whatever you want. Oh, man, that's a great contract, right? But guess who's losing out? That company will go bankrupt in 39 seconds. If that's the way you are going to run your business is going to be destroyed, right? So, what would work is if you contact somebody, and this is for everybody, this is for life, right? When you're given a piece of paper, if you're in court or something like that, or a lawyer, I don't know, I'm just making stuff up here, but like, talk to people. It'll get you so much farther than just not talking to them and just putting out nonsense, right? Because I say it's nonsense because it gets people misconstrued and confused, because people in the comments are like, well, the guy in my comments are like, well, the guy said that they gave a bad contract. I'm like, what does the contract have to do? What does that guy's getting a bad contract have to do with whether or not the machine can embroider? This is what I want to know. Of course, I didn't get a response because now you're thinking when you should have thought before you left a stupid comment, right? Now you're thinking, what does that have to do with the machine working? Because my video isn't about a contract. My video is about, hey, look at my MT-1501. It works. Buy one if you want to buy one, right? But people are like, well, I heard it's a bad. You heard. I'm showing you. What's more powerful, hearing something or seeing it with your own two eyes? Help me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe, help me out as a content creator. Maybe I can be a better content creator if you guys can, in the comments, help me out, because I'm just lost right now. I'm just totally lost right now. Maybe I should stop showing you guys stuff and just talk about it. How about that? Maybe that'd be better. Because this is just getting insane. I understand right now, but it helps me put things in context of why the world is the way it is, right? And why things transpire the way they do, and why, certain people are treated the way they are. Because some people, doesn't matter what ethnicity you are, doesn't matter where you come from. There's a lot of people that are just closed-minded, and once they have their minds made up, there is nothing you can do to change their mind. Absolutely. They'll battle you till the death, right? They won't believe their own eyes when they see something working because of what they heard, and they made their minds up that this is not good. Not even if they don't even have, some people don't even have any experience in the field, and they're just like, well, so-and-so. You can't even argue a point because you don't even have a sewing machine. But you want to tell me what you heard about and question my integrity because I'm a Ricoma affiliate. Let me tell you guys something, right? Let's be real here. Let's be honest. Let's be real with each other. If you sold marbles, right? If you were a marble seller, and you sold a bunch of marbles, right? And you sold the marbles on your own, and everybody liked your marbles, everybody trusted you, because you said your marbles wouldn't break, and people started asking you, getting marble advice from you, right? If the marble manufacturer came up to you and told you, hey, I would like to whatever, and put something in your pocket, right? Because I see you bought my marble. You bought my marble. I bought a Ricoma. Since you bought my marble, how about I see that you play with other marbles, right? SE600. Would you like to, right? And me, who's gonna say no? I'm gonna put some money in your pocket for, guys, let's be real here. Are you serious? Are you serious? So, he's just saying that because he's an affiliate. No, guess what? I'm not a Brothers affiliate. I'm an Amazon affiliate, right? I'm not a Brothers affiliate. Look, there's a jump stitch right there. I gotta add a trim stitch right here. Part of the reason why I do this. Let me go to my computer and add that trim stitch right here. From the A to the, yeah, from the end of that. Okay, cool. So, guys, it's not the machine fault. Guess what? I gotta change something in the design. Oh, the machine does the trim stitches. No, I digitized it wrong. I didn't add that trim stitch. Now I know I gotta add it, right? You guys, look, you guys, I've been talking to you guys the whole time. The machine is still embroidering, right? Granted, it's one color, but I'll do multicolor designs coming up soon. So stay tuned for that, right? I gotta trim that stitch too. It's crazy. I missed a lot of stuff on this. But matter of fact, let me stop it. Let me press the stop button on the screen. All right, press the stop button on the screen. Let me find my trimmers right here. I'm doing the most right now. Look at this. And it's still working. Where's my trimmers at? Where are my clippers? All right, right here on the top of the machine. All right, I'm gonna trim this right here. Boom, boom, boom. Look, and it's still gonna be people in the comments like, oh, the machine, the other guy said, I don't trust it because of the simpleton. Use your head. Think. I know you don't want to get a nosebleed. I know it's a lot to ask of you, but just think for a second. Think of what makes sense and what doesn't make sense, right? I own this machine, right? The other guy that made a video does not have this machine. I'm telling you that it works. It doesn't matter if I'm an affiliate or not. You're witnessing it working with your own two eyes. Don't be incompetent. Don't be closed-minded. You might miss out on opportunities that way. All right? And let's be honest, guys. It doesn't matter if it's a sublimation printer, a regular printer, a video game console, a VCR, right? VCR, whoa. A car, anything. People have bad experiences. It's just is. It's just a thing. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a Tesla. It could be $100,000, $1 million Bugatti. People have bad experiences. It's a real thing, right? Everything is not perfect. Holy smokes. I guess Ricoma sent me the best MT-1501 that they had in stock. Mine is the only one in the world that's working, right? No, because guess what? When I was doing my research, I went on their Facebook group and I saw hundreds of people stitching out immaculate designs with the machine that this person made a terrible video review about, and had somebody else on the video saying that, oh, it doesn't do this, that, it can't even stitch out caps. I've embroidered dad hats, fitted hats all the time. You can't tell me otherwise. You cannot tell me otherwise. You don't know what you're talking about. I own one. You're watching one in the process of stitching something out. And there's still gonna be people in the comments like, bro, are you just saying that, or are you serious? Is this really a good machine? Like, people don't even believe their eyes. But anyway, I'm gonna let some of this stitch out because this video is dragging on, but I just want to vent a little bit. Give me a thumbs up if you feel me. Please give me a thumbs up if you feel my pain. Because it is so insulting after earning you guys' trust with the Brother SE600, the Sawgrass SG500, the Silhouette Cameo, all the other videos that I made. I got almost 1,000 videos on YouTube, and you know, a bunch of likes, a bunch of thank yous, a bunch of you helped me so much. But when it comes to this, oh, I'm capping. Oh, I'm fake. Oh, you're just saying that. Oh, you sold out. You know what? When a guy that's my complexion, right, and I'm going there, when a guy that's my complexion starts doing a little good in life, I'm selling out, right? I'm selling out, right? Dude, and it's personal because it's just ridiculous. Don't question my integrity. Don't question my integrity, because that's just leave. Just unsubscribe and just walk away. Don't ask ridiculous questions, right? Ask legitimate questions. Don't ask things that don't make any sense. Take a moment to think, right? Just take a moment to think. I know it hurts. Like I said, you don't want to get a nosebleed, because I know some of you guys like gotta think so hard. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to insult anybody. I apologize if I am, but some people are just ridiculous. Like, you're watching it. You're watching it, and you're still gonna ask me, does it work? You're watching it. Don't ask me if it works or not. You're watching it. And you know what? You're gonna watch it some more, and I'm gonna make more videos, and you're gonna watch it some more, and some more, and some more. So don't ask me, just watch. And if you want one, use my affiliate link down in the description below to get one. Thanks in advance. Give a brother a thumbs up for just trying to do better in life. So frustrated. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a second. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Design coming along nicely. Haven't stopped. And somebody's gonna say, "Oh, you cut the camera. It messed up and you switched." No. Let me tell you something. You can't please some people. You just can't please. You just got to keep pushing, guys. You just got to keep pushing with whatever you do. You just got to keep pushing. But I'm going to answer a question that a young lady had about her I think it was an EM1010, and she said sometimes oil drips on her t-shirt, right? Or on her whatever you're embroidering on. And this is just a piece of cloth. I'm doing the same method that I do on the SE600 and the other embroidery machines, the smaller ones, because I'm not gonna waste a sweatshirt to test out a design for somebody, right? You just go to Joann Fabrics like I do, get a bunch of material, cut them out in squares, and practice. You can waste thread, just practice, right? So that's what I do. That's what I advise you guys to do, right? Before you do anything and ruin clothes. Practice, right? So she asked me, because you're supposed to oil this machine after every 4 consecutive hours of use, right? They tell you the parts to oil, and arguably, like, you don't have to oil all the. Some of you guys in the comments have the machine. You can put down in the comments exactly when you're really supposed to oil it and what parts you're really supposed to oil and how often, right? But sometimes when you oil back here behind the plates, you might put too much oil in and the oil will drip onto your garment. Let me stop right there. All right, that's not a machine issue. That's a you put on too much oil issue. So for the Ricoma bashers, for the MT-1501 bashers, that's not a machine issue. That's a you put too much oil on issue. But It's not the end of the world. What I do is I get a piece of cloth. And I run it across the bottom right here, across this bottom area right here from needle number 1 all the way across. And also there's a plate behind here. There's a metal plate behind here. I also wipe off that plate. And when you do that, that wipes off the excess oil that might have dripped onto a garment. Or sometimes you might have to wait a little while for the buildup of oil to start dripping, so you can wipe it away, and then you can start embroidering your garment. So that's how you alleviate that issue, right? And right now my machine is running flawlessly, but occasionally, and this happens with all machines, occasionally you'll get a thread break, right? And when you have a thread break, there's a little light right here that starts flashing when you have a thread break, right? And sometimes it might not be a thread break. Sometimes there's 2 reasons the machine will stop. Well, quite a few reasons, but the main 2 reasons is 1, because of a thread break, and 2, because you're out of bobbin thread, right? But in both situations, the machine will stop and that light will start flashing. And on the screen right here, I think it's right here, it'll say TB, which stands for thread break, right? Let me focus a little bit. Man, my focus skills are terrible. Right here, it'll say TB, which stands for thread break. I think it's right here, it'll say that, right? So, what you do is you look and you can physically see down here. You'll be able to see if the thread is still connected from the needle, right, into the actual fabric. You'll be able to see from the needle into the fabric. You'll see if the thread is still connected. So if the thread is still connected, then you know that it's not a thread break, that your bobbin is out, right? And when your bobbin is out, only thing you got to do is you come under here. Under here, there's a little door. You open up the door. I'll show you guys exactly how to do this on another video when we do have a thread break, or when we do run out of bobbin thread. Come under there, open that door up, take out your little bobbin thing, put in a new bobbin, and boom. And then you just press start on the thing, on the screen right there, the start button, and it'll start embroidering right where you left off. All right. No need to flip that toggle switch. Now, I will say this, Ricoma has a video on this, and that video confused the heck out of me. I really do think that they need to update that video. That video really does need to update. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a video that's going to be the update of that on my own, that they don't know about, but yes, I could do a 20 times a better job, because I followed the instructions on that video and it just didn't work. All right. So they said to, like, I think the video said something like, flick the switch to when it stops flashing. No, you don't want to do that. Leave the thing flashing, right? Leave it flashing. Replace, like if there's a thread break, fix the thread break, which you just thread the needle again, clip the tip of it, thread it, and I'll make a video on how to thread the machine and everything from start to finish, all the way from up here, from the back. I'll make a video, and I have one already out, but I'll make another one, how to thread the MT-1501, right? But yeah, you just thread it, and then you just press start. You just thread it, and then you just press start on the start button, right? Or, like I said, you just change the bobbin thread, and then you just press start. It will start embroidering right away. And like I said, on future videos, we will have a thread break or something like that, and bobbins will run out. So we'll have plenty of time for us to show you how to do that, right?
If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Thank you.
But right now, you just witnessed pretty much the MT-1501 embroider a design that I just took out of my computer that you guys saw from start to finish. And you are going to witness more videos of the MT-1501 embroidering stuff from start to finish. So I don't want to hear in the comments, well, it's not a good machine, it doesn't work, or you're just saying that because you can't say anything bad because you're under contract. I say what I want to say, all right? Or, you know, I don't know. There's always an excuse. There's always an excuse. I told one guy, I said, when you walk into a store, do you ask the sales associate, you know, how he's treated, if he has a union, how the boss talks to him, and how much he makes an hour? Or do you ask him, hey, does this product work? You know what I mean? Like, let's be real here. That's what we're concerned about. Does the product work? We're not here to, like, let's be real. Walmart has treats their employees terrible. I mean, they're underwage, right? McDonald's, underpaid, all fast food industries, you still patronize. We're not here to talk about policies and procedures about companies. We're here because we want to see if the MT-1501 is the right machine for us to buy to start our business so we can start making money, right? You're watching it. You're watching it right now. All right, you're watching it. Like, if you get this and you have issues with it, it's because of you. I mean, occasionally, I guess you could get a bad unit. That's possible, right? It's possible to get a bad unit. Like, I got a brand new Mac one time, and, you know, something had to be replaced, or the battery, the charger, things happen, right? Nothing, all products aren't perfect, right? But the majority of them are, right? And the majority of all of this equipment, and the reason why some people can't get it to work, is human error. It's a machine, just like a computer. It does what you tell it to do. If you can't set it up right, it's not going to do what you want it to do. That's not the machine's fault. That's your fault because you don't know how to use it. Right? Learn how to use it. Listen. Pay attention. Listen to things and watch people that you trust. And I'm not asking you to trust me. I'm not telling you to trust me, but I'm showing you. I'm physically showing you, right? So you don't have to trust the words that are coming out of my mouth. But if you see something with your own two eyes, let's not be ridiculous, all right? Let's not be ridiculous, and let's not question what we're watching with our own two eyes, because it makes no sense. There's enough going on about us seeing stuff with our own two eyes and still questioning it when it makes no sense. So stop being ridiculous, because it upsets me, right? All right, guys, this design is pretty much done. You guys watched it from start to finish. Made the video like this on purpose. Not one thread break, not one needle break, not one stop. Design looks excellent. Let's see what it says in the comment section. I'm anxious to see what it says in the comment section about this machine right now that I've made this video. Let's take a look at this design, shall we? Digitized by your boy, Allan Wade, A-Dubb Productions. I am Dance, Center of the Arts. Beautifully done on the Ricoma MT-1501. Product links in the description below if you'd like to buy one. Use my affiliate link to sign up. Join the club, the most controversial machine on the internet. And I love it. And you guys are gonna see so many videos on this. Oh, the haters are gonna oh the haters are gonna come out, baby, and it's gonna be fun. So stay tuned, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to see more craziness of me rambling on. I'm not gonna ramble on like this in every video about this stuff, but you know, it was just warranted this time. Everybody deserves a little, you know, rant every now and then, right?
A-Dubb Productions.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's your boy Allan Wade once again with more content for you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found my little rant entertaining and fun. I hope I made a little bit of sense to you guys. I know I rambled on and I went off time, but let me know if I made some sense. Let me know if if I made a few valid points. Let me know if I didn't make any points at all. Let me know if you guys still don't, whatever. Just leave your comments down below, haters. Come on. It's gonna be fun. You're gonna see a bunch of videos of the machine working for a long time. So no, guys, thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, and it's all in fun and games, man. But for real, like let's think here. Let's be logical thinkers, and let's you know. All right, it's your boy. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Turn up that, crank it up. Why listen to the rest when you're rocking with the best, baby?